Hello and welcome back to Mojo Grip Mike here. This is a highly requested one. Stay tuned, we're going to check out the Long Easy experimental aircraft. Not a joke, guys, in front of me is a Long Easy. This is one of the most unique airplanes that I've wanted to see for a long time. And today I'm down in Virginia Beach and I am so happy to have found somebody who owns one of these. Okay, as you can see, I'll just start from the back here. And the first obvious thing about this airplane is that you see it has your wings here in the back, but it also has wings on the nose. This is what you call a Canard design. And this is not the only airplane design that has these, but I always thought they were pretty unique. Okay, you see, you've got another set of wings here in front here to the nose. And I even love the paint job on this. It's painted silver gray, whichever you want to pick out of the two, and then nice red and some stripes on it. The Long Easy. If you don't know anything about this airplane, this actually is one of the first to hit the masses back in the 70s, or towards the end of the 70s there. Okay, and you have a lot of these flying today. It is a simple bird. You know what, let me show you the interior first. Now you look in this cabin, there's not much to it. First of all, you see the cabin width is not much, so you're gonna feel like you're wearing the airplane, and somebody on the big side may not want to fly on one of these. It's like a small boat with wings on it. Okay, but it is an airplane nonetheless, and the owner of this airplane, he tells me he still uses this on cross-country trips all the time, even for work. Okay, and you look here, your standard gauges, analog gauges here, and not much for your electric switch. You see nose gear. So one thing I should mention is that although you have, let me come back down here. So these are fixed. Your two back wheels here are fixed landing gear, but this nose gear here retracts. Okay, once you take off, you at the right altitude, you pull that nose up, and what that helps you with is you have less drag on the body frame, and so you can go faster with the airplane. Okay, so that's your nose gear switch there. You see you've got just enough room to tuck your legs in, and your rudders are, I don't know if you can get it, but your rudders are down there somewhere. Okay, now another unique aspect of this airplane is that you have a side stick. And usually you would have side sticks for ergonomics reasons, but for this one it's obvious. You know, there's barely enough room to move around, so it's nice to have your side stick there. And then you've got a nice pad in here for your elbow, so if you were sitting, you would basically rest your arm or your elbows here, and you've got controls of the airplane there. Also, if you look at the sitting position in this aircraft, it's slightly reclined, so you're not sitting upright, you're kind of sitting against the back here, so it's a reclining seat, and similar also in the back. So this is a two-seater, and you have enough room. This is not actually a tight two-seater, because you've got enough room for somebody to sit here, and also enough leg room for them to stretch their legs, so you're not going to be too claustrophobic. Now, I don't know how far anyone will want to fly in these, but guess what, you can fly this thing for hours, and I mean hours. You can go 2,000 miles with full tanks. And speaking of tanks, the fuel capacity in this airplane, 52 gallons, and you're not burning fuel like crazy because this is not a big engine that you have in this aircraft. The standard that the design is made around is a Lycoming 235, which is only 115 horsepower, and that's plenty to get this thing up in altitude, because you're climbing at over 1,000 feet per minute. As a matter of fact, you're climbing over 1,700 feet per minute with that engine, and you can cruise anywhere from 150 to 180 miles per hour. Also, this is a pusher motor, so you see back here, for a lot of piston engine airplanes, the engine or the power plant is all the way in front by the nose, but this one you have it in the back, so you've got a pusher motor, And again, on this particular model, being that this is an experimental aircraft, you can have different power plants. Just make sure that you have the right amount of power to weight ratio, meaning you don't overpower your airplane and you don't underpower your airplane. So, but it is experimental, so you have the choice to pick which power plant that you want. Again, the standard, which is designed around, is a Lycoming 235. Now, in terms of the material, if you knock this, kind of sounds like fiberglass. I can't be too sure though, see? Kind of sound like fiberglass here. Now, a lot of these newer or experimental airplanes are built with composite material because they're lighter and stronger. So you have the same thing here. And if you look on this wing, you see you only have one control surface. Normally you would have, say, your ailerons here and then your flaps here, but just one control surface here. And ooh, what do we have here? So this will be kind of what your rudder is, okay? So again, if you compare this to a standard airplane or a standard tricycle landing gear airplane, you've got your whole empennage right here in the back, and you would have your elevators and your rudder attached to that empennage. But you see here, this is where your rudder is. So this is like a mini empennage here. So it's a very unique design than what you will see out there. You've got LEDs there for your positioning lights. I'm just gonna go around it. Some nice little pants. Now again, this is a fixed landing gear in the back, but you've got retracts in the front. Let's see anything else we got there. I'm not sure if this is functional to get some air to the engine, but I'm almost certain it is. So you got a good airflow to keep your engine nice and cool. Your ELT right there. Now also one thing, actually, now I could be wrong about this, but if you look at this wing, it feels like this particular, where the wing starts, it's bonded to the fuselage of the airplane. So normally you can attach a wing to this body, but you see this is bonded. This is not attached. This is part of the fuselage. And then you attach this, see, from here. So you can say your attachment starts from right here. So in a way, maybe this airplane will be able to take off without having the full length wing. All right, let's get back to the interior. Now the canopy door, it opens to the right. So you basically open it upward and then right, kind of like in some of the fighter jets, you open it up. Now, let's walk through this interior again. You see here, this has 3 levers. So the red one is your mixture, the black is your throttle, and then you've got carb heat. You might think this is for your propeller, but I believe this is a fixed pitch prop in the back there. But this is for your carburetor heat for the airplane. And again, you have a single side stick there. Really neat. I like how this feels on the hand. Okay. Airspeed gauge for your engine. You've got all your stuff here to check your engine stuff as well. RPM, oil temperature, your fuel, and carb temperature. So these are kind of for your engine gauges. It looks like this is like the main thing you have for the speed and to see your flight behaviors. Now I'm sure this screen also will have more information on what the airplane is doing. But you see, it's a very simple design. I actually like this, and you've got your electric switches up here as well. And one cool thing, you've got a USB port here, and that way you can charge your device. If you have an iPad in here or phone or camera, whatever the case may be, you've got this thing here to help you out with that. Now, I would say this airplane can be for the average Joe pilot. This is not the most expensive aircraft in the world. If you build one yourself, you're looking at a price range of maybe 50 grand or so if you build a decently nice one. And you can still find used ones right now in the market for around that price, and you can go all the way up to about 100,000. But these are fairly nice. They're good to fly from what the owner has told me. Again, he still flies this cross country for different reasons. And he says they're really great on fuel consumption and maintenance. The beautiful thing about Experimental is that you can perform maintenance yourself. As a matter of fact, the owner of this aircraft, this is their hangar here. A Pavilion is the name of the company. Okay guys, so this is my review of the Long Easy. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and I have more information about this aircraft in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get updates whenever I upload a new video. Okay, signing out guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.